So tune in next week if you want to see how the banana bread turns out, if it lasts that long before Chris scoffs it all. Get off. Ah. How's the banana bread, dear? So in the first sitting, how much banana bread is left?
Oh, it's just behind me, but look.
I'll tell everybody how much is left. 1/4. Eating 3/4.
You fat cat. You need to calm down a bit when he's shoving your mouth. Yeah, if you do get rid of your desk, we'll get rid of those bookshelves. We'll create something for the coats with a door on. And then we'll do shelving and storage. So this story begins 5 years ago now, when we first got OB. One of the main reasons we wanted her was because of the space between the bathroom and the bedroom. It was essentially an office space. So when we first looked round at the very first time we'd been on her, there was a desk in this space, and we both were like, wow, we never thought we'd have enough money to buy a boat big enough with that space. But then we bought her, and we gave notice on our little cottage, and we only had 6 weeks to strip her out and get her ready to live on. And let me tell you, that isn't a long time. And 5 years later, we're just getting round to reclaiming that space. And then COVID and Shell working from home. And we knee-jerked and we built her a stand-up desk right in the front of the boat, right on top of the fire. Which has worked really well. I mean, what was COVID? 21. So, you know, we've had 2 years. It's worked alright. It's not been ideal. She's been in the way most of the time. And she's got a very warm bum through winter. So, yeah, we're moving. We're moving the office. It feels good. It feels really good. It feels like it's the start of us making the boat how we envisaged her when we bought it. I mean, I think we should get you a desk though, so you don't have to crouch like this.
Yeah, I'm not going to sit like this for 8 hours a day. Let's see how long this killer spreadsheet takes.
It's a trial.
It's a trial, so I'll try it out tomorrow.
Okay. And we need to, I think we do need to build some more storage.
We need bookshelves. But I think we can utilise all the space under the gunnels.
You don't think we can, or we can?
We can.
Yeah, yeah.
Because it's kind of dead space, all that.
Yeah.
The only thing I don't think we should do this end of the boat, because it gets damper down here, doesn't it? Because we can't open any windows.
Yeah. So it's going to be like a little game. So we're going to do one bit. That'll free up us to do that bit. Yeah, it's exciting. Exciting times. So why now? It's a good question. It is a very good question. It's a couple of things. So there is rumours that my employer, Luxury Motor Manufacturer in Crewe, may be offering early release, which is essentially early retirement, at the end of this year, as they make the transition into electric vehicles. That could be the basis for us to start continuous cruising and travelling. It's got a lot of permutations, and we're not exactly sure how it's going to look. Now that's obviously coupled with the fact that we're now here in Northwich for the foreseeable, looking after Mum, which has kind of thrown a spanner in the works, but in a way it's made us realise that if we were to cruise, then we need to be able to work on the boat and create on the boat a lot more efficiently than we do now. So that's the nucleus of why now it's come about. I know that was a bit rambling, I do apologise, but I hope you understand that, yeah, the possibility of my early retirement, and I don't mean that in I'm going to walk away with a huge pot of money. I mean, it will give us a cushion for 2 years to try a different life, which, yeah, is pretty amazing. So that's why this year is a concentration on paying debts off and becoming self-sufficient and our outgoings as little as possible. So that's pretty cool. That's exciting. It's an ongoing project. And then if we do that, then and one of us works from home full time. Yeah, I mean, it's quite difficult to talk about because it could be that we both work part time. Shell just works full time for a couple more years. I leave and then get another job full time. And then there's the care of mum and how that's going to look and whether we can get any support for that. Everything's up in the air at the minute. But this is the start of us transforming OB into a proper nomadic working office home, working studio home. Can't think of any snatchy acronyms right now. So yeah, times are changing and we're rolling with it and it's good. So what else have we been up to? Well, we've definitely got our walking legs back. Having Marbury Woods on our doorstep has just been, I can't tell you how good it is. It's proper keeping us sane. This year's wood pile has begun. So I'm lucky enough to have in my friends list a tree surgeon called Lee, who asked me if I wanted to go out with him on Saturday. He had 4 cypress trees to take down, and he said, you know, he'd throw me a bit of wedge and I could have the logs. So that's awesome. I got quite a pile. Easily enough for like November, December this year. With what I've got on the roof, it's probably January. So I'm going to take all that back to the mooring, get all that chopped up and ready. So that was really good. A really enjoyable day because it was proper graft. And I'm like a supervisor at work, so I don't tend to do an awful lot. Does that sound bad? So to actually do a good like 7 hours work, well, I could feel it. I could feel it, mate. Woo! That's about it, really. So we let the guys over on Patreon know that what we're moving towards is a fortnightly upload with the occasional weekly bonus vlog, if we've got enough content and if time allows. Time is the big factor, really, but we're pretty confident we can do every 2 weeks. So that'll be the schedule from now on. I'm kind of hoping that it'll transition into every 2 weeks a live narrowboat vlog, and then in between do a quick recipe vlog. So let me know if that's something you want to see, because I know a lot of you have been with us for a long time. We're interested in plant-based stuff and the chemical-free and all that sort of thing. So if there is still an interest in that, please do let us know in the comments. That'd be really helpful. And anything else? Any other questions you've got about us living here at the minute? So as I can tell you about CRT. So CRT do get a bad rep, I think. And I think with any figure or any institution of authority that has to try and please a lot of different facets, it's never going to work, is it? You're never going to please everybody. But they have been amazing. So what we pay for our mooring to CRT at the Golden Nook, and we contacted them and said we're in this situation where we're going to have to be in Northwich for an unknown period of time. We're part of the primary care package for Mum, and they've been great. We're doing it on an ongoing monthly basis at the minute, so that's good. That's really good. They've been so helpful. I can't praise them enough. The other thing, this year we're due a hull survey and blacking. So we're going to go down and see our friend Rebecca. Episode 2 or 3 of our Floating Artist series. I'll put a link here, there, somewhere. So yeah, we're going to go to Northwich Dry Dock and get our hull survey done and black. We're going to attempt blacking ourselves. So that should be fun. In a dirty kind of way. But not in that sort of dirty way. Yeah. So they're immediate plans. Anything after April, May, who knows? Who knows what'll happen? So yeah, thanks for coming and helping me prepare lunch. I'm just doing a cauliflower and broccoli and spinach curry. But I need to get my ass in gear because I need to take Looney for a walk for work. So that's it for this week, guys. I'll leave you with Shell explaining why this week we were sent signs that we were on the right path. Love this girl. So, take care of yourself, stay afloat, and most importantly, love yourself, and we'll see you soon. Bye.
This week we've had 3 reminders as well that we are on the right creative path, I would say. And I keep getting these little nudges and I keep meaning to write them down in my journal. And I'm going to start making a mental note and writing these things down when I get little reminders that I'm on the right path. And the 3 this week have been that I've had an order this week from Kathy, who's been a long-standing friend and supporter of ours, and she ordered some of my pigeon cars, which I've not sold for ages, and it was so nice to send the order to her because she supports me so much, but also to remind me that that work was really good and I really enjoyed doing that. It's not been a very popular design, but for me, I just love pigeons, so when I looked at it, it just really made me smile. So that was one nudge. And then the second nudge this week was Chris came home with some pencils, 2 tins of pencils, coloured and lead pencils, from Debbie from his work, so thank you very much. And our third nudge was from Simon and Wendy. Thank you very much. They donated some paper, a lot of paper and card, that will keep me going in test prints for probably for about 5 years. So that was awfully kind, so thank you very much. So yeah, those 3 things all happened this week and have made me smile, and I just thought I'd share that with you, because I think quite often we don't sort of pinpoint those things and highlight them, and that's all been really positive this week. So, hey, I don't get a look in when Daddy's here, do I? No.
Looney, how you doing? Oh, he's a good girl.
Are you gorgeous? Yeah.
He loves kisses me.
from our winter house.